Hey there and welcome to another Dave Does video, and today we will be checking out a band called 12 Year Horizon. Now the reason we're checking this one out is this is a song called Breaking Barriers. They're a band from the UK, from the also Hertfordshire, London, surrounding areas. They're all kind of all the bands all from different parts of it. And so we picked the song Breaking Barriers because it's a video that I shot for them. I wanted to check it out and kind of talk through what was going on with it, and I'll be doing a separate video where I'll be breaking the video down in called The Making of Breaking Barriers, and that's where I'll go through the whole process of taking the raw footage, going from the concept, the idea, the raw footage, and then into the actual making of the video and how we actually put it from taking that basic raw footage and making the actual concept we did. So this came out at the early part of July, so I'm going to watch the video with you guys. I hope you enjoy it. So I enjoyed making it. The guys are a great bunch of guys with some great music, so make sure you go check out 12 Year Horizon. Let's go check this out. This is Breaking Barriers, shot by me and filmed and done with them. Let's do it. I'm going to do little pauses and just talk about what was going on with this one. So I won't go into the actual write it or how we came up with it, but I'll talk about what we were doing in the background and so forth. Now, the idea of this was the band were all going to be, there was a long shot we did, which was all the band meeting up over this kind of walkway, and they'd slowly greet each other. But we wanted to try and get it done before the vocals kicked in, which meant we had to cut in several sections. I'm just going to check what settings have I got. Oh, it's in low settings. Let's go up to HD. That's better. It's a bit crisper now. I don't know why it was in. Why is it always going to lower resolution screens? That's rubbish. So we've got higher resolution. So each of the band members met each other. We had various different like sunny days and stuff like that, and we were trying to get this concept of very kind of urban feel. So we've got lots of different effects over the top of this. We did what's called a mirroring effect as well. So the idea is it's the band meeting together, ready to write this song called Breaking Barriers. So in this particular area, so the idea here was we did lots of close-up shots of the band. I will go through the actual, as I said, in the making of how we did each bit specifically. But the idea here was the song Breaking Barriers is about fighting back, being downtrodden and becoming more positive and taking control of things. And we did a couple of different ideas about how that could be. And in the end, we decided the concept of the video is all about standing up to abuse. Which is why if you watch all of the band members throughout, they're all looking quite down, low. They're not really like happy, and it's only nearer the end where you start to see, once we get the breakdown and the solo, that we actually get a lot more higher energy. And the idea is that's meant to show their emotional transition. So hopefully that it comes across. We've got a lot of different filters on here because one of the biggest issues we see, where you can see my kind of cursor is pointing along here. It's shot on a green screen, and we got some green screen bleed around the guys, so for us to use the footage behind, I had to kind of put certain filters in to just try and blend everything together. So but again, I'll show you that in the making of video. Just about to go into the chorus, but again, I wanted to just talk about a couple of little things. I didn't want to do loads of close-up shots of strings and random like moving around and stuff. A lot of music videos do these like real fast cuts, fast pans, and I didn't want to do that because I don't think it massively adds anything to the video. It may look cool, but it's forgetful very quickly. The other thing that was really important for me was that when we were doing the video is that we have consistency of message. And the videos tell the story. which I think we kind of managed on here. It's interesting, if I was to shoot this now, there might be a couple of different things I might try, because one of the things I'm always learning. I'm always learning new techniques, different things. And the video I did after this, which was for a band called Before the Sirens, we did a few different techniques on, and that video came out in a completely different way. We did it in a white room rather than against green screen. The next video I'm going into is a live shoot, and the video after that is a white room and black room shoot. And the videos after that, I think we're doing some basements with lighting effects and stuff like that. So there's a whole load of different videos coming down the line. I've just gone backwards. Sorry about that. Where did I go? I've just lost it. We're just going to carry on from this point. Sorry, I just clicked backwards. It's alright, we got an extra bit of the song. Look at that one. That close-up of the bass is probably one of the only times I do close-ups. And I think for the guitar solo I went a bit closer. So you might be thinking about, what's all these pixelization things going on there? These are glitch effects. Now the idea here again was just to add some with the blending. Again, you can see around here we've got Tyrone the drummer, this set of outline. Now if I hadn't put all these effects on here, the bleed from the green screen would be too significant. So by putting these effects on, we still get that bleed effect. We know it's a bleed, we know it's on green screen, but it doesn't feel the same. You can also see it on the cymbals here. You see these dark edges around the cymbals. This unfortunately is where the light was reflecting the green screen off the cymbals. So when we took the green screen out, we lost some of the cymbal edging, so the glitch effects and stuff like that had to help me kind of cover it up, basically. Again, these guys are all looking very low. None of them are getting massively into it, and that was intentional. I told them to do that. It's only on vocals that I said that I gave him a bit more free rein vocals to allow the control. I think if I was to go again on it, I'd probably do slightly less glitch effects. Go close up the guitar. So I did a couple of different shots for each guy, like guitar and a full frontal and a close-up. Just try to cut between the two. Drums had two angles, but I think I only used one. Guitar just switched back and forth between the two of them. So we now get to the breakdown section. I told them this is where I wanted them to get more into it. This is the fight back. Unfortunately, finding this footage of people physically fight back is difficult. So we went for a message of like defiance at the end. I'll talk about that fade. This was an interesting shot. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about the end. So you might go, that's a bit odd that it fades out right while he's singing at the end. Now there is a reason behind that. And that's because when the video or the song was edited, there was no proper fade, so it actually plays and then suddenly the song actually cuts. If you check them out on Spotify on the Breaking Barriers song, and you hear it, it's like breaking barriers. and it just suddenly cuts. There's no kind of fade, which made it awkward for the video. So I had to put a fade in there because it sounded too brutal with the cut. This was an interesting scene to shoot at the end here. So we were trying to get this whole idea of walking them up, but trying to get timing right was a difficult one. So we actually did a typical camera trick, which was I set them up on their line. We had the sun actually just came out for this one for about 2 minutes. I think we had the sun out because it was all under cloud cover. Suddenly the sun came out, so I got them all lined up, and then I got them just to walk backwards. And then we got this last final shot in the scene for the video, which is all about uniformity. So that's why the video is all about them coming together at the beginning, meeting up, doing the song, and it's all about them being a force moving forward. So yeah, that was Breaking Barriers by 12 Year Horizon. Now I'll be doing a separate video where I talk about the effects that we use, and I'll show you some of the scenes or camera shots that were pre-edited. So you can see how this video came about. So for those that are into video editing might enjoy it, or would like to see the techniques that I use on certain videos. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave comments down below, and that of course is how Dave does it.